Hey everybody, what's up? It's Nicki Kris. We're doing a Saturday live on Mixing It. This is our first one. I'm a little bit nervous, I'll be honest. Hey Melissa. So I'm gonna bring in an awesome singer-songwriter. She's a country rock artist and she's fantastic. I actually found her music on Reverb Nation, and we've invited her to come and chat with us today. So let's kick off our first Mixin' It Saturday Live. I'm bringing on Melissa Lee. All right. Melissa will be joining us in just a minute.
Hi.
Hey there.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to figure out how to work this thing, but it looks like just about
we can
got
figure
it.
out how to work it together.
There we go.
It's, I mean, that's what I'm like, well, you can't really figure out how to use it until you actually turn it on.
Right. We'll learn as we go.
I know. So how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm really good. Busy, staying busy, playing gigs in Florida and recording some new songs, and life is pretty good.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I know. I just saw your post this morning that you have a new one. So I'm hoping that you might actually play that for us later on.
I could definitely do that. Yes.
Awesome. So, I wanted to talk about, because I checked out, I got your music you submitted to the posting that I had on Reverb Nation.
Yeah.
And I was really blown away by, I mean, you've been touring since what, 19? Like 200 shows a year? Tell us about that.
Well, okay, so when I was 18, I graduated high school. I moved not too far from home, which was in Michigan. And I started going to college, a community college, for audio technology, because I knew I wanted to do something involving music, but I didn't know what. And I picked audio technology because that college offered a program where you'd walk out with an associate's degree in, I think, 18 months. It was the quickest school, program that I could find, and that's why I picked it. So I did that for one semester, and then I quit. My mom, I'm sure, is very proud. And I was working 3 different jobs while going to school. So, and I like waitressing and retail and stuff like that. So I turned 19, and I just made the decision. I quit everything. I quit school. I quit my jobs, and I started performing full time. And a lot of times that was on a sidewalk downtown with a tip jar. But yeah, that's just when I made the decision. I realized I didn't want to record and produce and I wanted to be on the other side of the studio.
You wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be, yeah. I mean, it's tough too but it's good that you actually learned how to do some of those things, because I think that it's important. It's important for artists to know, how to mix or how to produce and contribute in that way as well. So I think, regardless of whether or not, you'd rather be in the front or behind the scenes, I think it's good that you actually had that.
I wish that I applied myself more to it and maybe even stuck it out for a year, because I wish that I knew how to do more of recording and, even just to be able to tell your engineer or producer, like, hey, let's try this effect on my voice, or, it is definitely cool to know that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. One of the things that I was intrigued by, and I'm going to ask you is, I mean, obviously you've toured with various people, Brothers Osborne. I love Brothers Osborne.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be a groupie, because I'm just like, oh my God, you toured with Brothers Osborne. But you have a favorite. What's your most memorable performance?
Oh, so definitely in Florida, in Tampa at the Dallas Bowl. And I wasn't even planning on performing this night, but I played at the Hard Rock Cafe for Charlie Daniels. He did like a fundraiser concert every year. And so I just played like in the lobby at the Hard Rock, and Charlie was performing that night at the Dallas Bowl. So I went over there and I was backstage. I was touring with the band Confederate Railroad at that time, and they were performing with him as well. So I was just backstage hanging out. The show starts, Charlie's out there, and I'm just watching from backstage behind the curtain and just peeking out and loving it. And already I was having a great time. And he finished the song and he looked in my direction and he went like this. And I like looked behind my shoulder, like, who's he talking to? And I was the only one there. So he had me come out and he let me sing Devil Went Down to Georgia and the South's Gonna Do It Again. Yeah. And I mean, that's going to be hard to top, Like that's still my favorite.
Oh my God, that's so cool. And I'm actually going to pick somebody popped in with a question who's currently viewing. So I'm going to actually take their question because it's a great one. So we have a viewer who would like to know what song you first learned on the guitar. What was the first song you learned to play on the guitar?
It was a while ago. I am pretty sure it was Frankie and Johnny. Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts.
Oh my God.
But he done her wrong.
Oh my God, that's so fun. It's funny because I just did a full podcast recording with another artist who also plays the guitar, and now I'm getting the itch to learn how to play the guitar again. Yeah. But I have to look up her. She has this is a good question for you as well. What guitar brand do you play?
So right now I play a Takamine, and I've been playing that for about 2 years, and I love it. I mean, I've never owned a Taylor or a Martin. I know those are big ones. That Takamine sounds beautiful, I think. So I love it.
Do they come in different sizes? Because I'm not I actually have a guitar, and I can't play it because it's too big.
So quarter size right here. That's what you got to get.
See, that's what I need.
Yep. I think they're called quarter size or parlor size.
Okay, cool.
Yes. I used to play a full size acoustic guitar and I'll never go back.
See, I think that's what I need to do because I got really discouraged, and I've noticed now, you're the second person that has more of a smaller size guitar. So
yep.
Now I might have to start in again.
Yes.
So let's talk more about like music type stuff. Who inspires you? Do you have certain things that you look at to get inspired when you write?
Well, yes. So my biggest inspiration in country music is Miranda Lambert. She's the reason I'm in country music at all. I didn't grow up listening to it. I heard her on the radio. I was like 17. I got into it really late. I heard Gunpowder and Lead on the radio. I got butterflies in my stomach. I was like, whatever this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So yeah, and as far as writing songs, definitely if something inspires me and I feel passionate about the topic, I feel like those are my best songs, and they come quicker and easier as I'm writing them. But lately I've been trying to push myself to write about anything and everything, just to try to get better at writing. And don't I see you do a songwriting topic, write a song?
I do. Yeah, I do. I actually post different ones. So I do ones on my Instagram account, and then I also post ones on my Twitter account. But I find that it is prodding, and I actually have had quite a few people say, oh, wow, I would have never thought to write about that topic. And they're just simple things like write about the color yellow, or write,
But yeah.
The next person, you're in a coffee shop and write about the next person who walks in, so it's all kinds of, and I do look for things like that too, because I try and especially when I'm writing myself, I'm like, you can always write a love song. I mean, love songs are, in my opinion, I actually think love songs are very easy to write, but it's more difficult to pick a specific topic and say,
Absolutely.
I want to write about something specific. So cool. Yeah, I'm always and I have tons of on my Pinterest too. I have a ton of songwriting board. So there's
Cool.
tons of tips there.
Let's check that out. Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Cool.
because there's a lot. There's and you can use regular writing prompts too.
Yeah.
Write a story, because especially with country music, because that's one of the things that I really like about country music is usually there's a story in every song.
Yep.
And you could even use just a regular story prompt. Write about the girl walking into the woods. What does she find? Right? I mean, it's all kinds of little funky things. So
that's awesome.
Anyhow.
Yeah, I love it because I love songs that say something that maybe hasn't been said before, or in a different way, or something unique like that. So that's cool.
Awesome. All right. So I'm all these fun things. Lots of people are asking questions.
I love that.
I know, this is great. So I have another question. What made you get into music? I think we kind of talked about that a little bit, but let's expand on that.
Yeah, because country music, that's thanks to Miranda Lambert coming on the radio one day. But music in general, I owe completely to my mom and my grandma and grandpa, her parents, because I was just born into a musical family. I have two sisters. They're also musical. My dad is not musical, but he appreciates music. So it's thanks to my mom, grandma, and grandpa, especially my grandpa, because he could play any instrument under the sun. He had perfect pitch. He was an incredible music.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
I want to go back and touch on, before we go to a song break and have you play something for us, I want to touch back on the Miranda Lambert piece, because you have a whole tribute to her.
Yeah.
On your website. And somebody has always inspired, Pat Benatar. I'm aging myself.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Pat Benatar is my all-time, idol. So there's always somebody that encourages and really makes that mark. And obviously for you, it's Miranda Lambert. But, you did this whole tribute thing. So how did that come about? And, has she seen it? Do you know?
Not that I know of. That would be, I don't know if that'd be amazing or if it'd be kind of scary and weird.
Oh, it's awesome. It's not going to be scary. I'm sure she'd be like, oh my God.
I hope so. I like to think to myself that I'm her long lost little sister, and it makes me feel good for some reason.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It came about because right before I moved to Nashville, when I was still living in Michigan, I was doing a Grand Ole Opry tribute show at a few casinos. And so just after doing a few of those shows, seeing how they went over really well, they would typically sell out, that just kind of got me thinking. I talked about it with one of the guys that was also doing the Grand Ole Opry shows, and we kind of put it together and thought there was a big enough market for it. And yeah, we love Miranda Lambert. So yeah, I
like her too. I actually have performed her, and I don't think my voice lends itself to country. It's definitely more on the pop rock side, but I love the song that she did with Keith Urban, actually. And I've done that song live.
Which one is that?
I bring it up and then I can't even remember the name of the song, but she did a duet with Keith Urban.
Lord. See,
I know.
Here I am. I'm like, oh, I'm her biggest fan. I'm not even sure what that is. But that's awesome, though.
You're going to make me look it up. I'm going to look it up while you sing us a song. Can you sing us a song?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Let's do it.
All right. Well, I guess I'll give you and our viewers a couple choices because the song I'm releasing tomorrow for Valentine's Day is a cover song. It's a Kendrick Lamar song. So I could play some of that for you, give you a little sneak peek, or I can play an original.
So let's do both. We'll
Okay.
have time. We'll have time to do both. So pick one to do now, and then we're gonna play a this that game. And I think I have one or two more questions, and then you can play the other one. How about that?
Awesome. Love
All
it.
right.
All right.
And I'm gonna wave to everybody that's sitting in the queue.
Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Yes, hi y'all. All right. I'm giving you a little sneak peek at the song coming out tomorrow. And it is a cover song. It's a Kendrick Lamar song called Love. And I wanted to release it on Valentine's Day, of course. So here's a little acoustic sneak peek. For my money, there's nobody who wants to outrun me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely, living lovely. You just love me, just love me, just love me. You just love me, just love me, just love me. If I didn't run plate on curve, would you still love me? If I minimize my network, would you still love me? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to love me. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. Hey, I got something. Hold up, we gon' function. Hey, no assumption. Hey, feeling like Tyson. Knock it out twice, only for the night, only for life, yeah, only for life, yeah, only for life, let's hit that shoulder. I know coming over me, back so good to see. I know what you mean. Already on 10, on money come in, off and go out. This thing don't drop, this party won't end. If I didn't mind playing on curve, would you still love me? If I minimize my network, would you still love me? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to love me. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. Give me a run for my money. There's nobody who wants to outrun me. So give me a run for my money. Living boldly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. Just love me. Just love me, just love me. Just love me. Just love me. That's only half though. Because I'm making it all the way till awesome. Midnight.
I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar that much, but I mean, now I'm going to have to go listen to his version because.
Yep. That's when I was going to make a post about it today and let people know that it is a cover song. And I was even going to say, go check out the original version because it's a great song.
Oh my God, I'm going to have to check it out now, but that was great. That was fantastic. I can't wait until it comes out tomorrow.
Yay, thank you. Me either. I'm so excited.
Oh, well, I know you're working on new music, right? Yes. So that's one of the things that you're doing down in Florida. Can you tell us a little bit about the new album and how it's going to be?
Yes. Okay, so I've been recording outside of Orlando. Shout out to Dakota Hurley because it's just him and I working on this album. So actually one of the songs we did send out and we got like a banjo player and we'll do that probably for a couple other songs. But for the most part, Dakota is brilliant, very talented. So he engineers and produces, and he also lets me co-produce, which is a huge deal to me. That's amazing. So yeah, we've been working away since last year, really. And then COVID slowed that down along with everything else. So we're back at it, full steam, and I have a couple songs that are just about done. I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm gonna release first, but they're both coming pretty soon here, and I really want music videos to both of them. So we'll see if I can make that happen. But the new album, pretty much, like, I guess I would tell people to expect country. Oh, and disclaimer, the Kendrick Lamar cover song that's coming out tomorrow obviously is not a country song. I feel like I'm going to confuse some people when I put it out. It's rap, hip-hop, pop, which I'm a fan of.
Nice.
Yeah, it's completely different than anything I've ever recorded or released before. So it was a lot of fun, and I'm excited to put it out there. My album, though, and my original songs are definitely more towards country, but this new album, for the first time, I am mixing in a lot of pop elements and some rock as well. So I'm really excited.
But I think you do that anyway, though, because the music that I listen to even tends to be more what I would call country rock, right? You know,
yeah.
It's more of a blend. It's not true. I mean, there's true traditional country, but you're more, you know, I kind of linking you to Miranda Lambert type style, obviously Miranda Lambert type style, you know, like more Little Big Town, maybe even, I just had them in my head and it completely slipped my mind, but, you know, definitely more.
Absolutely. And I'm glad that that's what you know, hear when you hear music, because that's Southern rock is probably my favorite genre. Leonard Skinner is my favorite band ever. And I grew up on classic rock 24/7. That's all my dad ever listened to, and he listened to it really loud and all the time. So, yeah, that I'm glad that you said that.
Oh yeah. No, you can definitely hear it. So that's actually, I'm expecting more of that from your upcoming album. So it seems that you are going down that direction, which is really cool. And I'm a picky country music listener. And
me too, actually.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain I won't say, but, you know, I mean, trying to be politically correct, but there are certain people that I just, you know, after one or two songs, I'm like, okay, it's time to move on. So where you're hitting your, you know, music flavor is my pocket. That's cool. That's the type of music that I like to listen to. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Well, thank you.
Awesome. Short-term goals or long-term goals? What, you know, you have any, obviously album coming out, short-term goal, but, you know, long-term goals?
Yes. I definitely have both. My little kind of New Year's resolution this year was I made a list of every month this year, and I filled in a few of the blanks, like February, release love on Valentine's Day. I will continue filling in those spots as the year goes on. So short term, I have some things that I want to accomplish, you know, every month basically, so that by the end of the year, my career goes up, you know, another step, whatever that means. Like, I just want to make sure every day I'm taking baby steps to get to, you know, a point that, so my long-term goal to get to that point, long term, I want to tour the world and sell out stadiums. And ever since I think I wrote my first song when I was like 8 or 9. And ever since then, my number one goal has been to have my songs on the radio. And that's still true to this day. I want to reach as many people as I can possibly reach with my music. So
awesome. I think a lot of us, you know, it's funny because a lot of us have the same goals.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's interesting, and you know, that's the whole purpose of me doing Mixing It, and even, you know, us doing all this cross promotion type stuff, is promoting each other and supporting each other, you know,
Yep.
just help and raise each other up is what we're trying to do. So
that's amazing.
I'm right there with you. I'm going to help raise you up as much as I possibly can.
Thank you. Insane.
I'll try. You know, I don't know too many people, but
it's awesome. I think it's really, really cool that you do this. Like, it's fun too.
Oh, thank you. Oh, good. Cool. All right, we're gonna play. Before we get to another song and close things out, I want to play This or That, and then I'm doing this because somebody did this to me, and I was like, oh, that's actually kind of fun, you know. So it's snap, you know, this or that, like this, or you know, I'm gonna say blank or blank, and just pick one.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, do I snap or just
no? Well, if you want to
okay.
snap.
Okay. All right.
I'm being weird.
Anyway. No, I love it.
All right. City or nature?
City. Both.
That was a hard one for me too, which is why I threw it in there, because I was like, well, you know, I kind of like both. All right. Well, you know. Okay. Plane or train?
Plane. Beach
or mountains?
Beach.
Yeah, I knew that one. That one was good because you have that bikini video. Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix. That's a hard one though.
Yeah. Big party or small gathering?
Oof. I know I'm supposed to snap them off real quick. Small gathering. For some reason I was going to say big party at first. Small gathering, yeah.
Okay. Phone call or text?
Phone call. Okay, a personal friendship, like if I wanted to just talk to you about something personally, phone call 100%. Businessy stuff, text makes my life so much easier. It's all organized, it's written out. So that I cheated on that one, sorry.
Okay, no, that works. Sneakers or sandals?
Sneakers, for sure.
My kind of girl. Write songs or record songs?
Right.
My kind of girl. All right, so let's play one of your originals.
Okay.
You can pick whichever one that you want, and then we'll close out with that, and then I'll sign off, and we'll wish everyone a happy Saturday.
Yeah, and a happy Valentine's Eve.
Yes, happy Valentine's Eve. Which one are you gonna play for us?
Okay, so I think I would love to play one of my new ones. So I think I'll play a song I wrote about being an extra in a music video. So
fun.
Yeah, it was my first and only experience. It was somewhat recently in Nashville. It was a Pitbull song that features Blake Shelton. And I just got to be on set as an extra. I got to meet them for just a second. And Gwen Stefani walked in for a second. So, you know, it was such a big deal to me that I wrote a song about it. And it's one of the two that will be coming out fairly soon. And of course, I want to do a music video to it because, you know, that's what it's all about.
Awesome.
Yes. All right. Here we go. I saw an ad to be an extra in a Vivo video, a $50 10-hour day. So here I am on set, lights, camera, action. My job is mostly just to stay out of the way. Nobody does my makeup, nobody does my hair. Nobody really cares that I'm around. But this is only the beginning. A couple years from now, I'll be on top. My mama's gonna be so proud. I'm an extra, and I'm all about it. Cause I know one day I'ma be a star. Yeah, I'm an extra, and no, I don't doubt it. One day I'm gonna be a big, real big star. A big, real big star. I'll drive a champagne, white Lamborghini, wait till you see me cruising Hollywood Boulevard. I'll wear Vuitton and Versace and smile for paparazzi, and balancing my schedule will be hard, cause I'll have an interview with Ellen, then have dinner with Blake Shelton, then I'll party at Delilah all night long. I'll own $1 million residence. I'll shake hands with the president. I know it's gonna happen, but for now, I'm an extra, extra, and I'm all about it, 'cause I know one day I'ma be a star. Yeah, I'm an extra, extra, and no, I don't doubt it. One day I'm gonna be a big, big, real big star. Ah, ah, ooh, a big, big, real big. It's gonna be a different life, a whole new world. Everyone will know my name. I'll be basking in the money and the fame, and I'll think back on where I started and the memory of today. I'm an extra, extra, and I'm all about it, 'cause I know one day I'ma be a star, yeah. Yeah, I'm an extra, extra, and no, I don't doubt it. One day I'm gonna be a big, big real. I'm an extra, and someday you'll read all about it, 'cause I know one day I'ma be a star. Yeah, I'm an extra, extra, and no doubt about it. One day I'm gonna be a big, big, real big star. Ah, ah, ooh, a big, real big superstar.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Somebody sat there and said this is a #1 hit, and I actually
Thanks.
I agree.
Yo, thank you so much.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to like download the video and like tag Blake and
Oh my God.
Gwen.
Yes.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna tag them. I'm gonna tag Miranda Lambert, and the song was "We Were Us."
Oh my. Okay. Yes, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I had to look it up. So
That's awesome.
But awesome. Melissa, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today. I really appreciate it. And you're going places.
Thank you so much.
You really are. I mean, it's your music and your attitude. I'm thrilled to be able to share you to everybody, and thrilled to have you on Mixing It. And it's been such a pleasure. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for what you do. It's incredible.
I try. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for tuning in for our first Saturday Live, inaugural Saturday Live. This is great.
Yay.
Yay. We have a double header. So I have another live coming up this evening, 6 p.m. my time, actually. So 3 p.m. Pacific, with the awesome mother-daughter duo, Ruth and Amelia. So some funky children's music.
Awesome.
Those that have kids. Actually, their music is really fun. It's really cool.
I'm so going to try to tune in.
Yeah, you should tune in, because they're awesome. And they wear these like really cool costumes. They're really sweet. Mother-daughter.
That sounds
mom.
amazing.
I have never met the daughter, but anyway.
Cool.
Really fun. And shout out to my girl Diley for my fun hemp dyed hoodie. So
I love that. What color is that?
it's like a purple. It's like a purple. It's hemp cotton, and she does it's all natural dyed, so it's dyed with like plants and stuff.
Awesome.
So she is it's Diley Inc. It's DILEEEINC. If you want to follow her on Instagram. So thank you for my fun hood. It's really cozy, and it's cold and rainy in NC today, so it's nice and cozy.
Cozy and styling.
I know, styling. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all have a great afternoon. Melissa, thank you.
Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Bye.